Hey guys, welcome to Not So Random Chat, the nighttime live stream where we talk about whatever we want to. So, settle in and grab you a libation. It could be your wine or tea or coffee or whatever you want to drink, and let's just sit back and chill. I'll be with you in a moment. Are you guys ready? Okay, well, so am I. So let's get into it. Here I come. Hola! On the west side. I am not on the mic tonight. On camera. Right. There you go. So, yeah, I'm not on the mic tonight. No. Hold on, I'll mute myself for a second. Yeah, I'll go off. Yeah, I'll go off camera. guys hear me? No. No. I don't think that sounds horrible. Okay. I think you guys can hear me now. I think I have the mic. Yeah. Okay. So now we're good. We're good. We're good. I had to hook up another mic because yeah, that was just not gonna work. All right. So now yeah, we're on the headset. So I'm a little out of it tonight, you guys, and I apologize. I sorry, I'm still a little under the weather, but um today is the anniversary. It's actually the 12th anniversary of my mom's transition from this world to the next, and got me a little out of sorts. If my mom was still here, she would actually, let's see, she would be 88. Yeah. Or she will be going on 88. She will be turning 88 this year. Um, she died when she was 75. And she died of PC. So cheers to mom. I miss her every day. Every day. So couldn't put a whole bunch of makeup on or not tonight because y'all, I'm still a little under the weather. But I'm here. I'm glad to be here. Hey Terry. But yeah, so it's just a little hey small butt. Okay, so now you guys can hear me. Yeah, I got on the headset now because otherwise I was not gonna be able to hear you guys at all. I mean, you guys would not have been able to hear me. And it's so weird because the computer sound wasn't that bad before, but maybe, I don't know. Whatever. We're just not even going to deal with it. Yeah. But let's get into, some of the stuff that I wanted to talk about tonight. I haven't been on for a few days. As I knew, as I well knew, YouTube limited, hey Rico, limited the monetization on my live from Friday. But that's okay because it was worth it, because I needed to say what I needed to say to who I needed to say it to. And they don't understand, just normal talk, so I had to cuss them out. Take a lozenge because y'all, throat is still a little sore. A little Ricola. And I don't want that person to think that I'm cool with them. So I said what I had to say. That was my PSA. It is what it is. So if anybody wants to cash app a girl or super chat a girl or super sticker a girl, feel free, because the live on Friday was on me. But I don't even care. We're not Karen. We're not. So the news this week is a couple of things. First, I'm going to talk about the City of Refuge. So this past Sunday, at City of Refuge Church that's here in the LA area, I think the church is actually in Gardena, but that's the church that is pastored by Bishop Noel Jones, who you guys may remember from Preachers of LA, and also that he is the younger brother of singer Grace Jones. And that's the truth. This is her baby brother. So anyway, his wife, who he strung along for 20 years as a girlfriend, and then married her now that he's old and can't allegedly get it up. Sorry, y'all. Y'all know I'm a believer, but I have to tell the truth about this because this whole situation was messy. Oh, thank you, Terry. Let me get my let's get our yes, my singing ring, singing bowl. I appreciate that, bro. Yeah, because Rudim had that coming. So in Sunday service, a woman by the name of, calls herself Regina Adams, went up to Bishop Noel Jones' wife, Loretta, and punched her dead in the face during Sunday service this past Sunday. Now, I don't know what's going on over there. My question is, how was this woman able to get that close to the First Lady that she could punch her in the face? And she said that the reason that she did it, because she came online afterwards. That's how I know what her name is. Came online afterwards and said that Loretta and her son have been stalking her and her daughter for the last 10 years. This woman is crazy. Mental health is real. She then said that Loretta has caused her daughter to have cancer, and that she's afraid that her daughter is going to have cancer. Y'all, I couldn't make it up. Go watch my short. I put a short out on it. There are several videos that have gone up in the church community. Y'all know I go in different parts of YouTube, and as a believer, I go see what's going on over in the church community. Let me push this back because my back is killing me. So this is going around now. I believe that Bishop Noel Jones is the godfather. I believe him and his wife are supposedly the godparents to Dietrich Haddon's kids. I don't know. But this is crazy. This happened up in a freaking church. on Sunday morning. This video of homegirl being escorted out of the church by security. Where the heck were they when she got in this woman's face, though? And I'm wondering, is Loretta gonna sue? And why was this woman let out? Is it not obvious that she's not stable? She's not stable. I ain't seen everything. Now, there's been some other incidents that have gone down over at City of Refuge over the years, but the things did not happen inside of the sanctuary. This happened in the sanctuary. They let this woman out, I believe, on her own recognizance. I don't know. But my question is First Lady Loretta going to press charges? This is big news in the church world, because I first heard of it on one of the African Christian channels before I heard it on the channels here on this side. But yeah, everybody heard about this nonsense that happened over the weekend here in Southern California on a Sunday morning at church. Now, at my church on Sunday, which you can see if you go to my Sunday community wall on Sunday, I always post a link of Sunday service from my church. But we were in there having people stand for their own healing of things like diabetes and hypertension. We didn't have nobody coming up in there trying to do anything to our pastor, because my pastor is a woman and she is divorced. But our security are former officers. Yeah. That's what's going on over at my church. And some of them are former gangbangers. So try it if you want to. I promise you. Somebody did try to do something crazy years ago, tried to come up in our church and come at, man, they took that person up out of there. In the name of Jesus, they did. Now, I'm understanding them taking her out, but why did she even get to the First Lady to put her hands on her? And her story sounds crazy as hell, that she's been being stalked by the First Lady and her son for the last 10 years, her and her daughter. I'm just insane. So I'm gonna watch and see what's going to happen with that story, because that's local. My pastor is friends with, she's probably not going to talk about it because we're on some other stuff. We're not, we're dealing with, reclaiming the post in our ministry and getting us ready for what's going on.
hmm in the world. Y'all see the stuff that's going on in Africa, in Niger. They about to start World War III. hmm Suddenly, and I'm not even gonna say suddenly, but it appears that there's an awakening, and they're not gonna just let you just take all of their uranium. France, Europe, and the rest of the world, because I'm sure we got stuff over here that's on the uranium too, coming from Africa. The poorest continent has the majority of the wealth. Isn't that interesting? The natural minerals, gold, diamond, uranium. And then you go over, right next door, all that oil. All of these things are over in those areas because that's where the entire world started. The rest of these continents are just, offshoot that broke off. So yeah, I'm trying to get more information in regards to what's really going on over on the continent because they slant what we hear and what we know. But watch what's going on the continent right now. hmm With people that look like us in certain countries that are just they're not going for it. And it's getting crazy. It's getting crazy over there right now. And we have members of of my church that are from Nigeria, which is, also involved in this stuff that's going on. But I'm not really able to tell which side Nigeria is on, because certain people in the government, are, pawns of the colonizers in many of these countries over there. But there appears to be an awakening, and the people of the countries on the continent of Africa, the motherland, they're not just gonna let y'all strip their countries of all of their natural minerals for your own personal use, which and keeping them as a third world nation. But how are they really third world when the way that you're first world is because you're taking stuff from them to become first world? But I didn't even want to go down this path tonight, y'all. So let me move on to my next story, because as I said, I need to really try to get more information in regards to this, because it's just like trickling stuff, and I don't want to speak ignorantly with just a little bit of knowledge that I have gotten, but other people have been saying to watch what's going on there. And I told you guys a couple of months ago that there are countries, excuse me, on the continent that were about to take their currency from against the US dollar, and they were going to put it against something else. And they were you had like countries like Brazil and a few countries in Africa in cahoots with China and Russia to basically weaken the US dollar by getting countries to not back their currency by the US dollar. I told y'all that was going on. And now we have this stuff going on. But see, people are busy watching what's going on over in Ukraine. That's a distraction. That's a distraction. I'm just telling you. It's a distraction. Let me see what you guys are saying. I know. You're right. Haiti is... But Haiti is the country that, out of all of the ones who were forced over here to the New World, they were the ones who got their independence and freedom first. Now, a lot of corruption has happened in the Haitian government, but don't count Haiti out. Okay. You getting some business. I mean, the business is still out there for you. Being a notary, because there's a lot of stuff that you can do as a notary. But let's move on to the next story, y'all. So the next thing I want to talk about is Michael Orr, the NFL football player to whom the story The Blind Side is supposedly inspired by. Well, we're coming to find out that Mr. Orr, who in the movie it was said was adopted by the Tucci's, was actually put into a conservatorship by the Tucci's that he's still in. And that they have profited off of his story, and he has not. I'm just gonna let that sink in. And if you watch the movie, he's from the same town as them, from Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee. This is where they're from. But in the movie, it made it seem like he did not have natural athletic ability in football, and that their son, taught him how to do it. That's not true. He was already a football player and had been helped by other families before he got with the Tucci. They came along at the end of really him being in high school. And they had him in a conservatorship. Now, they can say that he knew that what was going on. He was 18 years old. No, the F he didn't. And y'all took advantage of him. And whatever you did hocus pocus to get the NCAA off of your behind, because you guys were boosters for Ole Miss. You see, so that part wasn't even told right in the thing. he believed that you had adopted him. And you are lying to the world saying that he's adopted when you never adopted him. And you're using his likeness, and you're getting paid all the residuals and everything from the movies and everything. You guys are getting stuff for that. And here's what I want to say. The people out there who are talking about Sandra Bullock should give back her Oscar for that, Sandra Bullock has nothing to do with the fallacy. She is an actress who was acting based on the script that was given to her. She has nothing to do with the lies that were told and that were where they took artistic liberties and basically told untruths. She deserves her Oscar, and she shouldn't give it back. It was a good movie. It's just sad that it wasn't effing true. And now this man, at 37 years old, after he has finished his football career, has got to take these people to court to get this money. He now has a wife and kids of his own. You know? And this, unfortunately, is exactly what the NCAA was concerned about in regards to him. And they really tried to protect him. And these people did a bamboozle. Because, see, they had him before he even got to college. He was in this conservatorship from the age of 18. And it was not to protect him. And he did not find, they profited. And so now they're going to have to, sorry about that, y'all. Let me get something so I can, I just made a mess. Let me grab this before anything gets wet. Woo. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Ooh. All right, hold on. I'm gonna have to go on off screen for a second because I gotta go get a towel to clean this up. Hold on. Be right back. All right, y'all. Okay, let me clean this up. Oh, gosh. It's a mess, y'all. I made a mess. I'm trying to make sure it doesn't get to either of the computers. Shoot. Hold on. All right. All right, I'm coming back on camera. Okay. All right, there we go. This is why I need a bigger desk. So, every dollar that you guys donate will help us to get a bigger desk in our studio, so that we have an area where we can broadcast. We have an area where we're doing our work from home, and then we have an area where we're going to be doing any editing of whatever that we're doing for videos or filming of videos. Oh wow, yeah. Well, it was a little wine, so I got it up, but I had to go get something. Okay, but yeah, this whole situation with Michael Orr is crazy to me, y'all. And I really liked that movie, and it was a good story, but when I had found out that certain parts of it were not true, like the the stuff in regards to um you know I thought it was weird in the movie where you had this guy that was this big and he didn't know how to play football and had not been exposed to it. That just didn't make any sense to me. Made no sense. And it was in fact not the truth. And he knew how to play football, and he was a good football player without them. He didn't need them to become the football player that he was. I hate that they basically manipulated this 18-year-old kid, and now as a 37-year-old man, you know, he's now looking into it, and he trusted these people. He trusted them. I still have some more wine. He trusted them, and his mother trusted them. That's the crazy part. But I mean, here's the thing: his mom signed off on all of this, but with the background that she had and what she was going through, did she know what she was signing? I'm just saying, did she know what she was signing? I don't think so. I don't think so. It's just a bunch of mess. So looks like we're gonna have to see what happens with this one. Now, the last story that I wanted to talk about from Trending Topics is there's an update out here on Ernesto Williams, Shirley Strawberry's husband. Shouts out to Chronicle Speaks, because she always comes in with the fire. But apparently, he's got an updated bond, and if he should make this updated bond, which is probably going to be close to $1 million with all the different charges against him, he will be on basically house arrest with a ankle monitor, and he will not be able to do any drugs except for prescription. He also will not be able to go around any of his 13 alleged victims or their children, and allegedly can't be around certain animals either. Now, I don't know if he's going to be able to be around his wife, Shirley Strawberry, but it appears that his girlfriend, his accomplice, is turning state's evidence on him, and she's singing like a bird. She's not the ride or die. And Shirley has unfollowed him on his social media. Not that, I mean, is he able to be on social media from the county jail? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think he's on social media. So, who cares if she unfollowed him? Who cares, really? So, this whole situation, I mean, I don't even know what to say in regards to Shirley, other than, past what I said in that video I did in the Coffee Talk series about settling. Sounds like she's a pick-me to me. And she got with him, I guess, because he's nice-looking dude in her mind, and she's an older woman, and she had stayed celibate. But if Homeboy had all these girlfriends, were y'all, having relations? I mean, because how did he have time for all these girlfriends? Child. Maybe that was part of y'all's arrangement. I don't know. It's sad to me. You were an upgrade for him, Shirley, but he was a downgrade for you. Didn't matter that he was a younger man. Y'all, I'm gonna go off camera for a second because I'm about to sneeze, and I'm gonna go on mute. Hold on. All right, I'm back. All right, here comes David. Come on. Say hi. Look at the camera. Say hi, y'all. Yeah, they can't hear you because I have the microphone right here. Say hi. Okay, there you go. Okay. All right. That's a mommy and David thing. That's always been his thing, the Eskimo kiss, I guess. But instead of rubbing noses, he rubs foreheads. He rubs the forehead. Sorry, y'all. I'm a little hot, and I'm still a little unsure. I feel way better than I felt on Monday. I felt better yesterday. I'm just, I guess, like at the end of whatever it is. It's a summer cold. That's all it is. Cause even though we outside, I'm taking precautions when I am outside. I'm not up in anybody's face, and I have a mask with me at all times because it's not gone. I can't say what I'm talking about, but y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. It's not gone, but YouTube does not allow us to talk about it. So, and people are still testing positive. So that part. they're still testing positive. So, but even though I was under the weather, I was still pushing out content for you guys. So I pushed out content on Monday and on yesterday, and I believe I pushed out content again today. Yeah, put out daily thought yesterday, giving you guys 10 good jobs for adults on the autism spectrum. And obviously, what I put out, that's not the only, that's not the only, that's not the only job, but that's just some of the ones that would be good ones. And those jobs are not just for those who are what we call, more verbal, because for many of those jobs, you don't have to do a whole bunch of talking. And even people on the spectrum who are nonverbal are going to college and are working. The issue is that even though it's against the law to discriminate against someone on the autism spectrum if they identify themselves as being on the autism spectrum, many people on the autism spectrum will not identify that they're on the spectrum so that they don't lose an opportunity at a job. Uh-oh, y'all. Hold on. All right, you guys, I'm back. Now, I was doing so good. I have not really been sneezing at all today. But now I guess because I'm up here talking, I'm just sneezing up a storm. It's crazy. But anyway, so that one of the things that I have been doing, like when I'm doing some of my research, is I have been using Chat GPT to help me with my research for some of my subject matter. Now, of course, I'm doing other stuff, but it's been interesting, some of the stuff that I've been able to pull from Chat GPT using AI to help me with basically getting some of my point for my research for my stuff. And it was interesting, some of the things that I got when I was in Chat GPT. Told you I've been playing with artificial intelligence. Now I've been doing more of the AI art, using the prompts to create art, because that's more of who I am. But I'm learning how to use Chat GPT and as well as the AI art stuff, because I'm trying to learn more of these things so that I'm making myself more marketable, even at 60. I took a a free coding class over the weekend before I got sick from She Code, and that was interesting. I'm still gonna, I think, stay with the free classes that I'm taking right now, versus paying for classes at all of these places. But I am, you know, trying to get more of the software engineering under my belt so that I can add stuff to my resume, and so that I can, you know, either get part-time, you know, stuff in those fields, or get something full-time, entry level. And it's crazy because even some of the entry level stuff is six figures. It's insane, and they don't care. They don't care how old you are if you know this stuff. If you're gonna learn it, and I'm learning it. Because I'm tired of getting age discriminated. It's not fun. It's not fun at all to be age discriminated against. But as far as things on the channel, I am going to be putting more lifestyle content on here, and it's going to kind of go across, you know, the different things that I'm doing. I think in some of the things that I'm going to talk about, or I'm going to put them in video format versus in live. Like I am going to talk about when I went through my divorce and the things that I've learned on the other side of coming out of the marriage, especially because, you know, I'm a believer, and just the things that I had to deal with coming out of that marriage. Definitely be more under the lifestyle stuff. And I'm just trying to diversify my content. Now, what's funny to me is that I am noticing that there are people who are shifting their content to now be more about, their spiritual side and, their walk with God. And, for me, it's always been part of, my channel. I mean, that's why y'all don't see me up here cursing like a sailor all the time. Besides the fact that keeps you from having monetized content, but that's not a good representation if I'm saying that I'm telling you I have a relationship with the Most High. But it's interesting that people are moving towards more, I guess, of what their spiritual side is, or however you want to look at it. But see, there's a difference between spirituality and being a believer with a relationship with the Most High. Spirituality can be a whole bunch of different things. You know what I'm saying? So, but it's just interesting that a lot of people, that I'm just seeing people start to shift their channels. I don't know. Is it because of YouTube is not going to deal with BS, you know, or, is everyone thinking that maybe that'll be, you know, better content for them? I don't know. I'm just going to keep doing the things that I'm doing. I am going to, put more things up that are in regards to like, just um, you know, being divorced, and the things that I deal with, you know, as a caregiver, and also how going into or being in serious relationships, once you're not trying to raise a family, what kind of things are we really looking for in those relationships? And so those are kind of things that I want to kind of put in more videos versus live, but I will probably do live discussions in regards to every time I want to add something in, I have to figure out how I'm going to bring it, but I'm also trying to figure out ways that I can put content that is just for the members, and I'm also trying to do things so that I can grow the membership, so that I can really have some, some things that are going on more so. So I'm trying to create some things that I like. Certain things I may put them out to everyone, and then I may put them into the membership just because of what the content of them is. And I'm still trying to grow on all of the different platforms right now. The only other one that I'm really pushing is probably maybe the TikTok, and I've got, but I've never gone live on TikTok, even though I can. I've never gone live. You can't save the lives on TikTok, and I've been to a few people's lives and everything. I guess I need to just kind of figure that part out over there. But for right now, I'm trying to continue build this channel. I'm trying to build the spoken word channel. I got to start putting content over there. So I'm going to have to really start putting myself on more of a schedule with content for that channel as well as content for this channel. I've been doing good getting things out on here, but I need to be better about getting things out on the spoken word channel so I can at least get that channel to 500. I want to get it to at least 500. And I want to try to do that by the end of the year. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to figure it out. I'm almost at 100, so 400 to go on the Purple Dividend. 400 to go. But I am going to get out of here, you guys, because I'm still congested. I will be back on Friday. I'm going to kind of like meditate out the end of my day and, just remembering my mom, you guys. If you're friends with me on Facebook, those of you who know me on Facebook in real life, I did post a picture of my mom and myself and my sister on my Facebook. So you can check out over there. I didn't put it on my YouTube for obvious reasons, because people are just weird on here. And I may post it in members only, though. Matter of fact, I will post it in members only. So if you're a member, you'll be able to see it. But I will see you guys on Friday. I still have little bit more content that is in my iPhone that I am going to push out, but I've gotten the majority of it out. But new stuff is just coming. Just keeps coming, y'all. Oh, you did? Yeah. Thank you. But I will see you guys on Friday. I will see y'all in these YouTube streets. Until then, let me grab my outro. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I will see you guys on Friday. Until then, I offer you peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out, you guys. Peace. Bye, y'all.
Well, guys, that's it for tonight's Not So Random Chat. But I'll see you guys the next time. Until then, peace and blessings from the West Side. I'm out. Peace.